Hi everyone, it's Kira here at Unfurl, and today's video, let's talk about emptiness. So I think pretty much everybody has had some experience at some point of this really fleeting sense of emptiness, and one way or another I think we're all on the run from it, and there's something our gut instinct says, don't go there, it's dangerous, get away from here. And so we find our various ways to avoid this emptiness. And eventually we're going to run out of steam, or the ways that we're trying to avoid it become so dysfunctional: alcohol, drugs, excessive spending on the internet, whatever. It reaches an implosion point and it can't continue. And then we're forced to meet this emptiness. And oh my God, it's so good. It's so good to meet it, because when we meet it, we realize we've been running from ourselves the whole time. We've been running from the unknown of ourselves. So the way I experienced the emptiness, or have experienced the emptiness, was like a dark hole, an abyss. And it felt so painful and so distressing. And the way I look at it now is it's like a room with the lights turned off. This emptiness that we feel is a room full of darkness, because the light hasn't been switched on yet. And my sense is that this room of who we are, remains dark, because the light of love, the light of being seen and known and understood by our parents or by life and our society around us, because we weren't seen in a way that worked for us to help us know ourselves and understand ourselves. Without that light coming in, the light of who we were, the light of who we were, the light of who we are wasn't illuminated. You know, in that kind of a idea of a light bulb hanging down from the ceiling, a bare light bulb, and then next to it is a string, and you pull the string and then the light comes on. Like, that's what I feel that being seen and known does to us as infants and as young children. When we're seen and known and understood, it's like the light of who we are is switched on. It's like, oh, I'm okay. I'm all these things, and that's okay. I am okay. So we walk out in life shining the light of who we are, unafraid of letting anybody see it, because we know there's nothing in there that's bad or wrong or to be scared of or rejected. We're just human. All our loveliness, all our crappiness, it's all fine. But if we weren't seen, or if we were shamed, the light of who we are was never illuminated, and we are left with this darkness because we don't know who we are. The emptiness that we feel is the unknown of ourselves. We're on the run from this self because unconsciously there's something scary in there. We're going to find something we don't like. It's going to be overwhelming. And when we actually stop and feel into it, and I think more importantly, not just feel into it, but feel into it in the presence of another. And this is where a therapist comes in. If we feel into this darkness, and we're witnessed as we're doing it, the light of their seeing lets us know that what is contained in this unknown is okay. It's like we're reaching into this bag. Could be a bag of spiders, could be a bag of whatever, we don't know. We reach in, we pull something out, and our therapist goes, yeah, that's fine. And we look at it and we're like, oh, yeah, actually that is fine. Okay, and we have to put our hand back in the bag again and pull out something else that we don't know what it's going to be slimy. And then we pull out something else, and maybe it's not so great. Maybe it isn't a lovely quality that we want to go trumpeting around the world. Look at me, I'm a, amazing singer, or I'm an amazing whatever mathematician or whatever. Like maybe we feel jealous sometimes, or maybe we feel fucking rage and we want to fucking kill someone. It's a fleeting thought or feeling, because it's human, right? And you pull that out of the bag and you're like, oh God, my therapist is going to think I'm a terrible person. And your therapist goes, yeah, I know what you mean. I've been there. Oh, really? Everybody thinks like this? Everybody feels like this? Oh, okay. Right. Okay, well, maybe I'll go back in the bag and pull something else out. So by being seen for who we are, the light is turned on of who we are. Everything, all parts. And then we walk around in life, and what we were previously on the run from, this kind of darkness, oh my God, don't want to look in that. Now it's like the light has been switched on and it's all okay. And we actually, the feeling in my body now as I go around in life, it's like I have a whole body light on. I don't know, does that sound a bit cheesy? I'm not aware of it the whole time. I'm not walking around feeling myself beaming, not at all, because I still have to make school lunches and tell the kids to put their crap away, But if I remember to check in, oh yeah, I'm all switched on. There's nothing to hide here. And I know that I haven't found everything in the dark room yet. I know that I haven't found everything in the bag, and that there's new pieces coming all the time, because that is life. That is becoming the fullness of who we are. It's not a one and done. It's not like a lucky dip and you grab whatever you can out of the bag, and if you don't like it, so too bad. Like, this is an ongoing process of discovery and uncovering. And yet the further along we go, the less ashamed we are of what we find in there. And now the room is no longer this emptiness. It doesn't feel empty anymore. I don't feel empty anymore. There's a fullness. I have a sense of fullness. 10 years ago, I would not be having this conversation with you now. I didn't know who I was. I had a vague sense that I didn't like myself and that I was a bad person, but I had no idea why until I started digging into this dark room and realizing there was nothing in there that I needed to be ashamed of or afraid of. That I'm okay. And that is what I want for all of you more than anything. It's what I want for everyone more than anything, is for everybody to know that they're okay. It doesn't have to be more grandiose than that. Simply knowing we are okay is a foundation stone on which we can live a really, really beautiful and healthy life. All right, that is it for today. I'm sending you loads of love. And if you're sitting with your emptiness today, just do that little visualization of pulling the light, the cord, imagining that light coming on in a dark cellar or something. Just do that. You don't have to believe it, but just visualize it just for a second and just see what happens. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.